The Tilley Endurables Falmouth Classics is just around the corner, and there will be plenty to see and do during the fun-filled three-day event. Many of the classic boats taking part in this year's racing and rallying will be moored on the Falmouth Haven Pontoon, which will be open to members of the public on set between from 9 to 10:30 a.m. and again between 4 to 6 p.m. There is even a chance of having an onboard tour of one of the participating boats, as Vigilance of Brixham will be acting as an open boat. Although entry to the pontoon is free, donations are welcome. Collections are for the RNLI in the morning and for Coast Medic in the afternoon. John Davison, chairman of the Falmouth Classics Association, said, "This year's event is set to be even bigger and better than last year. We cannot wait to welcome all the participants, past and present, to Falmouth soon." The start of the regatta's 3 races in the Carrick Roads is on Friday, with 2 taking place on the first day, at 11:30 a.m. and 2 p.m., and the third race on Saturday, June 23rd, at 11:30 a.m. Backed by popular demand and only in its second year, the rowing and sculling competition takes place on Saturday, June 23rd from 4:36 p.m. by the Green Bank Quay and Pontoon, courtesy of Green Bank Hotel. Everyone is welcome to join this free competition by simply completing an entry form on the Falmouth Classics website www.falmouthclassics.org.uk, or by filling in a form at the Water Sports Centre or at Green Bank Quay by 4 p.m. that day. Sunday sees the stunning parade of sail and power take place at 10:30 a.m., immediately after the Pendennis Castle gun is fired, marking the start of the parade. The famous tall ship, Cascalot, will be sailing in the bay prior to the start of the parade. A sea shanty band will be playing on Castle Point near Pendennis Castle from 10:15 a.m., with Falmouth Classics volunteers on hand to provide further information. In addition, a SAR Coast Guard helicopter may undertake a flypast before the start of the parade if circumstances permit. Around 150 classic boats, including pilot cutters, luggers, gaff and Bermudan-rigged vessels, will be taking part in the parade, led by 2 Royal Navy patrol vessels P2000, HMS Charger and HMS Biter, the all-weather lifeboat and the inshore lifeboat, as well as a vintage lifeboat, Frank Spillerlock, which was built in 1914. Other boats to spot within the parade are the Charity Turn to Starboard's flagship schooner Spirit of Falmouth, and Mermaid, one of the oldest yachts still afloat, which was built in 1860. The small boat parade, open to classic boats propelled by oars, sail and engines that are less than 20 feet overall in length, follows the parade of sail and power in the inner harbour from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. Several craft from the extensive National Maritime Museum Cornwall (NMMC) boat collection will be taking part, including their in-house built Bounty launch replica boat. Bounty's End will also appear in the small boat parade, which was built for the recent Channel 4 Mutiny series. Another vessel to keep a lookout for is an unusual Bermuda-rigged Cute classic dinghy, also known as Coot. Built and designed in 1936 by silversmith Charles Purbrook for his own use, Coot was so admired for her design that she was purchased before Charles had the chance to use her himself. This led to him starting his own boat-building business on the River Avon at Christchurch. On top of the 2 parades on Sunday, a historical race, nicknamed the Bligh Boat Race, which includes both sailing and rowing, takes place immediately after the parades at 2:30 p.m. in the Carrick Roads between the 2 Bounty launch replica boats. Conrad Humphreys, a round-the-world yachtsman, will be sailing his boat Bounty's End, and the NMMC will be racing their replica Bligh boat, which was built for the Captain Bligh, Miffed Man. Throughout the 3-day event, the Maritime Village will be on Custom House Quay, featuring the Royal Navy, model lifeboats and the RNLI, marine-related retailers, selling bags, cushions, rum, chocolate and fudge, and traditional marine skills.